Anybody else? Any other threesomes? This seems like a pretty, over here, raising your glass. Yeah. Is that I had a threesome salute? How'd it go? Not too well, yeah. By the way, shouts out a fellow man of size getting his dick sucked by 2 women. What was the situation for you? They looked like me, all right. I don't know why the fuck I have to be disparaged in this. And you're the one who fucked them. I look like me. You fucked 2 people that look like me. How am I getting dragged into this?
What?
You could have said they looked like you. You know what I'm saying? We're not too far off, pal. There's a lot of different ways you could have phrased that doesn't throw me under the bus. Okay, so you were having a threesome in your weight class. It sounds like this was more of a wrestling match than a sexual encounter. Where did you meet these people? Vegas, nice, okay. So just 3 people down on their luck, just deciding trying to have a plus-size 3-way. Yeah. That's good for the community, I like that. How many people came for you? Only, oh, there we go. We've got the yin and yang of bad threesomes over here. I love it. Yeah, mine was closer to yours than his, but I'll tell my story now. My threesome did not go good either. It was a surprise, first of all. I didn't think it was going to happen. And also the day of my threesome, it started with a $40 Chinese food order. That was breakfast for me, you know what I mean? Just me, by the way, that's $40 me. And it was one of those things where I was waiting. It was like 10:59, 11, hello, yes, I'd like to. It was like ordering Chinese food like I'm waiting for Star Wars, you know? And so $40 Chinese food breakfast, there's a real ceiling to your day when that's how it starts, right? And I was also coming off the heels of a tender bender, which is when you have chicken tenders every day for 2 weeks in a row, right? So I'm not where you need to be nutritionally speaking for a threesome, right? Okay. So I matched this girl on Tinder and she's gonna come to my show that night, but she's bringing a friend. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's coming to a public place, she's bringing a friend, she wants to check out the vibes, and if the vibes are right, maybe we go on a date next week, just me and her, maybe we fuck next week, right? But there's no sexual pressure on this situation. I just have to be a cute, charming little guy, and I think we all know how that's gonna go, right? So we get there, and it's a fun time, the conversation's going really well, her friend's cool, she's cool, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna fuck, so I'm gonna keep eating, right? Because it's one of the other folks. I got a real problem. And so we're chatting and I'm just fucking eating like an ass. I'm eating the way like a cartoon villain eats, you know what I mean? I'm just like, they're talking, just like sliders, like, just like a fish, the bones come out, like that situation. And it's going good, but I'm getting sleepy because I've had a lot of carbs, right? And I'm about to talk to the girl I matched with and be like, hey, this was fun, let's hang out some other time. But before I can make that pitch, I look over at them and they're being really weird. They're like texting each other. And I'm like, hey girls, what's going on? And they're like, oh, nothing. We were thinking like maybe we should all go back to my place and fuck. And I was like, yeah, yes. That's what I was also thinking. That's what I'm prepared for right now. But what am I gonna do? What am I gonna be like, my tummy hurts. I can't get pussy. I had too many tweets to get pussy tonight. I can't do that, right? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna thug this out, we'll be fine. So we're driving back to their place, right? And the whole time I'm doing this thing, I don't know, fellas, if you've ever done this, where you try and make your dick hard with your mind. Have you ever done that? Just do a little check-in, and I'm just in there like, nothing, no movement whatsoever, right? But I'm like, no big deal, I'm gonna get in this room, it's gonna be me and 4 titties, I'm gonna be good to go, right? And at first I'm right, at first it rocks. I'm in there, just me and 4 titties. I don't know if have you seen one of those videos where they give a baby hearing aids for the first time? You ever seen one of those? I'm just in there like, I'm having the time of my life, brother. It's going awesome. But then very quickly, the Chinese food comes back to haunt me, right? I'm hitting them with dumpling dick, you know? Just think of a couple soup dumplings stacked on top of each other, you know? Very wobbly. Like, optically, I'm hard, but there is no structural integrity to my penis whatsoever. Yeah, it's tough. I'm doing this move a lot. I'm doing the okay sign. You ever done that? Where it's like, yeah, no, it's hard. Yeah, no, it's hard. It's actually definitely hard. Can you check? Can you check again? My dick is hard for sure. Like my credit card is getting declined. I'm like, yeah, I called my bank. They said my dick was hard, so can you check? I'm blowing it, dude. I'm stalling I'm eating pussy for so long. You could have just watched all of Rush Hour 2, the amount of time I'm eating pussy. One of them just falls asleep in the middle of it, you know? You know you're not laying it down when you lose a participant mid-threesome, right? Yeah. I'm like, this is brutal, this is horrific, we gotta end this. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is jack off and leave. And that's what I did. And in hindsight, it's crazy that was my plan, right? Why the fuck did I do that? Like, oh, hey girls, I've just been sexually disappointing you for 2 hours in a row. I'm gonna make a small mess in your home and get out of here. That's all right with you. And it was an angry one too. It was one of those get the poison outs, you know? It was like a real, I wanna be free! So I do that, and I'm just standing in this fucking hallway dealing with a devastating bout of post-nut clarity, and I'm like, wow, this is it. This is a tough L. This is the worst one of my life, probably. But you know what? That's okay, because we can rebuild from this, right? It's only up from here. This is rock bottom, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking rebuild my life, and like the phoenix, I'll rise from these sexual ashes, right? And that's what I do. 8 months go by, my shit's going great. My life's going better and better and better. Things are going really good. And then out of the blue, I get a text from these girls. And they're like, hey, wanna fuck again? And I'm like, this is a prank, right? Like, I'm gonna get to their apartment, it's just gonna be all my enemies, you know? Ha ha, dude, we knew you couldn't fuck. Ha ha ha. But that wasn't it. It was really them. They wanted to hook up again, and I wasn't gonna ask too many questions, right? They had a whole little plan, you know? They had the day off from work. They were gonna go to the museum and then come over to my place after, which is a very European afternoon, you know? Like, look at paintings and fuck a fat guy with a little mustache. That's Parisian, you know what I mean? And I had a plan too. I wasn't going out the same way. This is redemption, you know what I mean? I'm fucking hitting the elliptical. I'm fucking drinking green juices. I'm drinking kombuchas. Oh, no. I'd buy $80 worth of illegal Indian Viagra off the internet. Just from a guy that worked at a research lab. He was like, yeah, just Venmo me and put lunch. That's... Okay. Just comes in an unmarked vial. I'm just like... I take so much of it, and my dick, it worked. My dick got hard as shit. But the rest of my body was failing, you know? Like, I was just fucking and my joints were locking up. I'm just in there, cold sweat, you know? Like, the eyesight of my left eye is flickering like a light bulb in a haunted house. And I'm like, this is it. This is how I deserve to die. This is overdosing on dick pills. And if that's how I went, I wouldn't even want an open casket, you know? I would want a glory hole casket, you know? Just everyone coming, paying their last respects, you know? He was such a good boy. Yeah. And so obviously the threesome wasn't good, but there was one good part in the beginning, and that's when I was eating pussy while getting my dick sucked, and it felt like I was sucking my own dick through a portal, and that was the best moment of my life, I gotta be honest. Guys, thank you so much. That's it. We did it.
And that was Stavros HALKIAS. If I'm saying HALKIAS, yeah. Our first stand-up viewing of his. Mm-hmm. It wasn't hard-hitting, but he had some moments.
Oh, he did.
He had some moments.
Dude, he reminds me of just like my friends.
Yeah, just hanging out. Yeah,
but his, like, even like his comedy, like, there's things that we would say. And I feel like he could like really just slide into my friend group.
What stuck to me was the witch.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
That was strong. Yeah.
That was strong. We're like, oh, literacy just doesn't feel like sex anymore. Just damn. Oh man.
I really liked his crowd work. Yeah.
Oh,
Interactive.
he actually has like a crowd work special as well.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I've never really seen him do crowd work or like in a
But
comedy.
you saw this one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's really good how he's hitting like back and forth with the guy.
Yeah, and then like actually relating to the stories. Yeah.
Yeah, that story was weird. the crowd work stories were pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the one where he talks about his hometown. And then their accent, and then their conversations. And then the
Relatable.
sweatpants, and then the what. Yeah, I love that. It reminded me of my hometown. Their own special accent and their own.
Yeah. So I guess this was taped in L.A., right? He mentioned L.A., but his hometown is Baltimore.
He lives in New York City.
New York. He lives in New York City. Did the special in L.A. and then his hometown is Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, I mean it was a good watch. You know, it was a good watch.
It was great.
wasn't.
I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, it didn't hit hard, but he had moments where I
Good
enjoyed it.
points,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might do the crowd work, see how it goes. But yeah, he does have a crowd work that I saw.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was a comedian. When I saw him on Joe Rogan, I was cracking up. I was like, I don't know who this guy is, but he's funny.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it's worth a watch. So we might do the crowd work here. Yeah. So we good?
Yeah.
Yep. So that was Stavros. So if you do like our reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. So hit that notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye for now. Bye.
Chee-hoo.